Paranoid Radio coming in with your official motto. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Paranoid. Tell me, boy.
Testicles, 1, 2, testicles.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
That is right. Welcome back to Paranoid Radio Podcast. This is your boy, Trebles Garcia. Trebles Garcia. And joining me again in the ones and twos, the best cause in the fucking planet. Big tank salute, my boy.
Salute. The original heavy hitter with that WMD that everybody's afraid of, including Putin.
Yeah, big tank with the small cannon. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, but that massive firepower.
Massive firepower. It is so fucking nice to be back. Thank you, every single one of you, to joining us again on this amazing fucking episode. We have some fucking bombs for you today. But right before we do anything, I want Big Tank to connect the fucking randomizer machine 3.0. Yeah, that's right. Another 0.0. So every episode is going to be jumping from 2.0 to 3.0 to 4.0. So keep track of that. All right, guys? You might win a free t-shirt. Connect the randomizer machine and give me the listener of the week.
Randomizer machine, do your thing.
Paranoid Radio.
Listen to that baby purr. Big Tank, who do we have today?
MSV927, MSV927. This episode goes out to you.
Ooh, MSV 8 what? Say it again.
No, 927, MSV927, my people.
Thank you so fucking much for joining us and becoming part of the Probe Nation, liking our stuff on Instagram, joining us as follower. This episode goes out to you. Big Tank, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Paranoid Radio. Big Tank, what is happening?
What is happening? You guys know the deal, my people. I am your boy Big Tank, and I'm bringing you 2 stories, and I want you guys 2 cents plus my 2 cents, and we deposit that bitch into the bank of knowledge. Best believe that.
Ooh, the bank of knowledge.
My people. On to the next one. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is a pretty local story, especially if you're a millennial, just like that.
What?
How many of you guys actually remember going to the fast food places and going into an actual ball pit?
Tell me more.
Tell you more. My people, they are actually planning on bringing it back, because a study came out where we are all COVID shy at this point.
Yeah.
You can't even walk in a group. You can't even walk with a pack. If you don't know them, it just affects you. It'll fuck you up. You'll be like, oh, you see somebody sneeze and you give them that whole COVID stare, like, oh, fuck.
It'll what? It'll what, Big Tank? It'll what?
It'll fuck
you up.
It'll mess with your mind, man.
Yeah, for real, bro.
It'll go crazy in the membrane. So, this company out of South Idaho is saying they're going to be bringing that back as a way to incorporate your children into this. Because remember, the ones that are being affected, that we just haven't seen the effects yet, are the kids. They can't even kick it together, not even at school no more. They still practice social distancing depending on the state that you're at.
Absolutely.
You actually still have to wear masks, social distancing, the whole 9 yards. Some haven't even returned back to classrooms.
Yup.
So this is their goal. By introducing ball pits, is gonna not shake the generation that's coming ahead and doesn't affect them long term, because that's what it is. Same thing as a COVID vaccine, and we're not bringing this up because I'm not no type of hate towards the vaccine. I am vaccinated, but for the people who are not, no type of shame or anything like that. But what do they say? What's the easiest way to break it? We don't know what's going to happen long term. That's why people don't want to get it.
Yeah.
So they are thinking outside the park and saying, you know what? Let's reintroduce kids into being a kid.
Okay, so ball pit. What is it, ball pit? What is that?
The ball pit. You don't remember going to McDonald's, Burger King?
Where they had the ball pit. Oh my! Is there like a ball pit for adults?
I mean, Skyzone has something like that.
All right. So what you got for number 2?
Number two. On to the next one. So, believe it or not, this is a follow-up for one of our What Is Happenings, where I told you guys that you guys could buy a star for the real low price.
That is right.
Right? So, since that day, there's been over 600 people that have bought
the star.
A star.
That's right, because they heard Paranoid Radio podcast. We used it as a free promotion for them. They went online and they
we want our cut. We want our cut, people. Nah, I'm playing.
we want half your star. We want half your star.
We want our third A cut up checks delivered in the mail.
We want that gas.
Believe it. Yes. No. But this is something that I was talking about. It's like an NFT. It's something that you have to go on faith that is real.
Yeah, because the earth is flat.
Exactly. You have to go on faith that it is real.
That's right.
Even I don't know the pricings off the top of my head, but let's say round number $100.
Okay. Would
you buy a star?
I would, bro. I would. It's kind of like that little commercial that you people have been seeing that you could buy land on. I think it's Ireland. I'm not sure if it's in Iceland or Ireland. You could become like a lord for owning a foot of land. It's kind of like that, you know. It's pretty cool. It's why not? You know, 100 bones. Fuck it.
I don't think so. Me personally, I can't say that I can, because I think it's literally money going to waste.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure they could give you coordinates, where to point your telescope or whatever it is, where to look at.
Word. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, shit, for all that I know, I just own the inhabited universe, and it's like I'm the almighty Allah over there. You got me?
All right.
But I mean, hey, this was What Is Happening. On to your normal scheduled broadcasting.
Damn, that is right. Big Tank, thank you so much for bringing those two amazing stories. Always doing an amazing fucking job. That is right. Rocking the fucking boat, shaking the fucking cages, and making the fucking ruckus. Big Tank, that is right. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Now, please fucking let me jump from the deep end of the pool and jump from the deep end of the pool. Wait, what? Let me jump from the deep end of the pool and set the fucking mode.
Today like you try to go skinny dipping with your clothes on, big dog.
Wish you see me skinny dip, boy. You don't even know, boy.
Boy, you go skinny dipping, there ain't nothing to see. We'll put you black now.
You know what, dude? You know what? Let's keep this for the fucking Twitter fingers, because that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. We're talking about the fucking social media. Quite precisely, the evolution of how social networking became. This episode is called MySpace.
If we get out of MySpace, for personal space, haven't you heard social distancing? This is MySpace, huh?
Well, if you guys are looking for answers on why and how we ended up in a world where billions of computers are interconnected through this strange structure we call the internet, you're in the right fucking place. Cutting off human connection and endorsing a human network, social media takes away from allowing you to have the human experience as life shows it by inflicting brain damage at the same fucking time. Yeah, that is right. We are more adaptive now to likes and attention algorithms than the spontaneous life that is human nature. Now, if you guys don't fucking know, I'm going to bring in a little fucking fun fact. Hashtag look it up. The reason we wanted to bring this episode is because we are addicted to our fucking phones. Have you ever gone to a fucking restaurant, bro, and you're having lunch? This happened to me today, dog. I went to fucking Gloria's Mexican restaurant. I was sitting there, not promoting it. We're not endorsed by them or not. They just have good fucking carne asada. So I'm sitting there, and I got my fucking parrillada. They got good carne asada, bro. The point is this. I'm sitting there.
¿Qué es carne asada?
Carne asada, dog. Carne asada.
All right, raza, carne asada, primo chingao.
Point is, I'm sitting there. It was my wife's graduation from college or school or trade school, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Anyway, she graduating with all the family, and there's like only two of us without our phones. I don't know why it was that the old man that's 75 that doesn't know how to use a phone, and then me, that I'm a millennial, and I'm a podcaster, and I'm a fucking social media influencer, the best influencer on the fucking planet. I'm like sitting there and watching I'm sitting there. Every single fucking person be on their phone, taking pictures of their food. And say, like, why can't you just fucking live, man? Just live. Boy, the point is this. Ever since the internet was fucking created, there has been a highway, a fucking diamond lane, a fucking carpool lane, a fast speed fucking lane for all these hackers.
Zoom.
I think that's Suzuki or Mazda. Zoom. Anyway, the point is this. We're not endorsed by them either. Just hashtag look it up. But we're welcome for fucking endorsements and sponsorships, guys. The point is this, dude.
I'll take my third.
we jumped on the gas giants, those farts. The point is, guys, it has been a fucking highway for fucking hackers to not only jack your identity, but know where the fuck you live, kidnap your kids, jack your fucking car stereo, in remote areas, and even use your fucking mailbox to fucking send themselves fucking pornography, etc., etc., etc. Now, over 500,000 people got hacked just the year of 2021 alone. Hashtag look it up.
Hashtag gobble gobble. Search that shit. Okay. So you're seeing a lot of negativity, and it's like, okay, maybe not even negativity. I guess facts, because these are all facts. Hashtag go look.
So we're gonna do the pros and cons ways, right?
No. But I mean, what else hasn't the internet, social media given us to? I mean, hey, for example, I have a vast family in Mexico, and I have a way to see them, how they've been. Doesn't mean I talk to them. They don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you couldn't do that 30 years ago, 20 years ago. You couldn't do that. Absolutely, I understand that.
Okay. What about when you're searching for something? You're searching for a deal, searching for something you don't want to pay retail.
The fucking information that you're searching for, Google knows you more than your doctor fucking knows you, bro. In case you didn't know,
I mean, that's your fault. Let's get that straight. Your doctor can know you, but that's your fault. You choose not to go. It just doesn't benefit you.
But I'm saying, like, Google, you ask everything you don't know and you want to know, all your desires, your deepest secrets on Google. Google knows everything about you. So, for example, when you type in Joe Biden, I'm just fucking throwing that out there. I'm not a Democrat nor a Republican. I think they're both fucking puppets. The point is this: when you fucking look up Joe Biden, right? It says Joe Biden's fucking porn video. Joe Biden's son, desktop or laptop, and it's a weird conspiracy theorists, and we've been searching all the type of shit. That's exactly what the algorithms are gonna give you. Fucking concentrating your attention to one side of the fucking of the element, one side of the world, not necessarily giving you a view of things. That's when we tell you hashtag look it up. You have to look deep.
And that goes back to the whole saying that they only show you what they want to show you.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, but we are in a liberal country where they don't turn off your internet like other countries. You mean free country?
Because liberals are they're uptight to us. Well, they got some other shit
going on. Okay. I guess we'll say free. All right, cool. A free country. Well, they don't turn off your internet because a lot of people don't know this, but countries in the world do turn off the internet that you can't use it from certain
China.
You can't. Yeah, exactly. You can't watch certain things. Some of them are banned in major airways.
Absolutely.
Okay. Third of all, sometimes you have to pay for certain things to get access to it. So if you guys don't know this, in France, you actually have to pay a tax.
Yeah.
To have multiple TVs.
SLC 84 hashtag. SLC 84. Fucking shout outs to SLC Steph. She was on our fucking show a couple of episodes ago, and she fucking told us she's in the UK. She's inside Great Britain, and she's fucking telling me that you have to pay CNN. BBC, no, CBB, what, BCC? BBC, sorry, yeah.
BBC.
You have to pay the BBC not to watch the BBC. And then if you want to watch the BBC, you need to buy a TV license to watch them. Like, what the fuck, bro?
You see, exactly. Okay. So, does this have its pros and its cons? Yes. Are we in a better situation? Of course. Hey, I seen motherfuckers that have this 80-inch
depending
4K
what you say
TV.
Better.
Nah, let's not say that, okay? Let's just say the overall spectrum. Let's just say the liberty that it's given us. Okay.
Luxuries and shit.
Yeah, the luxuries, okay? Because it has taken a lot from us too. So internet is also another major reason why we're having all these issues. So for people that don't know this, the second highest rate of suicides is internet causes.
Yeah.
So it is projected 1 in every 1,250 will be bullied and cause them to take their lives.
That is right.
Or think suicidal thoughts.
Now,
okay, want to know what was the main thing? All-time record was the Big Depression.
Whoa. This is back almost 100 years ago, right?
Yes, when we had the whole economic downfall, people lost land, people lost money. There was no way. So if you guys don't know this, hashtag look it up. During that time, one of the most recorded places in SoCal is the Old Town Pasadena Bridge. So they actually have bars in it right now, but people would basically line up to jump off the bridge.
Line up
during
to
this.
jump off the bridge.
Yes. Hashtag go look it up.
Wouldn't
I
you
think
like be so? I know this is gonna be a little bit insensitive, but after like 10 people that jumped off the bridge, they died. Wouldn't they like cushion your fall and you wouldn't die? Like, how would that work? Do they pick them up and clean them up for the next person to jump off? I'm just saying.
This motherfucker.
Well, the point is, I know mental health has always been an issue, dog. Mental health now is actually targeting, and I'm gonna say this: mental health is targeting not only us older gentlemen like millennials and Gen Zs and Ys or whatever, but our fucking children, dog. And I live this on a daily basis. I have a 12-year-old daughter, and you already know what the fuck I'm putting up with now. Not only her fucking challenges of puberty and shit, and her academic skills that are fucking flopping because of TikTok, but also I cannot take away her privileges just like that because she's also about to be in depression and in woody. I mean, you understand what I'm saying, right? She tries to wear only what fits her narrative because of other influencers on TikTok. And I'm not bashing on TikTok, but you could go all the way back to Facebook and MySpace.
I'ma say parenting has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, okay, bad parents, whatever.
No. I'm not gonna call anybody a bad parenting.
Look, they're gonna find a way to get their social media fucking fix with or without your consent.
But see, we grew up in the beginning of it when it's the most addictive. Like when the first time anybody tries crack and they get stuck on it. We grew up during that area.
Mm-hmm.
I remember sorry. I remember shit when MySpace came out. Having messages, having friend requests, having comments.
You know, it's actually revolutionizing.
And be like, oh shit. That thrill you got.
It gave you that dopamine high. Now, I'm going to give you a quick little history of how it all began. Social media began, and one of the oldest fucking social media platforms out there is Reddit. Believe it or not. Reddit, yes. Friendster. Before MySpace, there was Friendster. But I'm going to elevate the bar on MySpace, and from there on, how it evolved. Because MySpace was not just a fucking platform where you could communicate with people across the world, but you could make it also about yourself. Yes. This is one of the platforms that fucking escalated and elevated the self-love, quote unquote, and I'm doing this quotation marks in the air, and evolutionized the way you thought about yourself and how people perceived you online. Okay, MySpace, you would come and you would create your fucking profile, put a nice background. It'll teach you coding at the same time. They were preparing you for the future, right? And then when you put your music, you'll have all this shit, and then you'll have your top 5 friends. And only when people will go in, you would spend more time looking at yourself in MySpace than other people's platforms. Yeah. So I seen this fucking thing about online that you're in your 20 year when you're 20 years old, you're thinking about, damn, I'm so worried about what other people look at me or what they think about me. When you're 40, you stop giving a shit about what people think about you. And once you're 60, you realize nobody ever thought about you. And that, my friend, is the key to life.
I like that. Okay. So I'm actually going to agree with you with this one. I like that. I like that a lot. Because, okay, let's be honest about it. You wanted to have a pop-in wallpaper. You wanted to have a pop-in song. And you just had to have that picture perfect photo. And then you have 3 main goals.
And then you have your... Go ahead.
No, go.
Go ahead.
And then you had your top 10 friends or your top 5 or none.
It made interaction so easy with bulletins, catching people cheating, yada yada yada. Not only that, now you're not only chemically unbalanced, but then you have an introduction to Facebook. Yeah, Facebook blew the shit out of the water when it got introduced. And quite frankly, I think Facebook was CIA produced, made, fucking funded, and created, and now pushed upon us so that we could interact on one platform that's master of all. Not to mention even fucking Twitter, which is a whole different fucking giant of bullshit. But the point is, these waves of fucking social media things have been dropped in us faster in the past 20 years than in the past 100 years in human history. That is fact. You can take that to the fucking bank of knowledge.
Okay, so do you think they tried to overthrow Tom from MySpace?
Not just Tom. I thought they tried to overthrow our civil rights, our collective consciousness. I honestly think that social media is specifically targeting us to be divided. It starts at home, bro. It starts at home. If you want to make a difference, fool, you think locally. right? I mean, you act locally, thinking globally. So when you want to make a change in your house, when you want to make a change in life, you don't go and fucking vote for Biden. No, you come and you fucking move your furniture around from your house. You clean your house. You make the small changes in your house so that you feel better in small steps, right? And then you go to your fucking city and so forth and so forth. They start at your home. They break you up at your home. You start having miscommunications with your wife. You start looking at other chicks' fucking profiles. You start double clicking, tap, 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 and then sometimes even tap, tap, tap again on the booty just because it's shaking good. And then you go back to MySpace and you fight or Facebook or now Instagram or TikTok, and you're fucking looking at your daughter doing the same thing that you're tapping on those girls for. You get what I'm saying, right? Like it's like
Bro,
they're
you got
breaking
some.
you.
You
No,
got
I'm not
some.
going through
Like
that. I'm just saying.
They say, how's that one Asian guy says? Emotional
No,
that
that
man.
man. I'm not saying that's what's happening to me, and I'm not. But there's people that are really going to it. They break you up in home. Why do you think? Hashtag look it up. Check this out. Why do you think the CEOs of Apple, iOS, Mac, whoever the fuck created all these things, the top CEOs of the top fucking name brands banned their kids from social media and even using their own products? Hashtag look it up. That's not even a fucking lie.
Okay. Let's say that's all true, because that's all not been proven. It's just something that they say, doesn't mean it's true.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but let's say it is all true.
Mhm.
Okay, how are you gonna stop anybody from doing anything? For example, like you just said, you have this 12-year-old that quote unquote says she might go into depression if she loses it.
Mhm.
So you really think that they don't, especially the privileged, don't have ways of going around that?
Of course they do.
For example, let's
They're
give
the most damaged kids, if anything, because if there's one thing that you should do to your child, it's just be a good parent, but also give them the struggle of being poor. I think that's one of the best things that could happen to anybody. The struggle of being poor.
Because we're poor. Because we grew up humble. Because we know what it is to have to go to work, not want to go to work or work. We have to. Okay, see, so that's the whole evolution of things. Is that the internet has now, and this is going full circle, the internet now has made it so easy that you can literally work from anywhere.
Talk about look at the metaverse. That's exactly what's happening. You and I were probably going to start doing that. We're going to be in the fucking metaverse. You're going to be in the metaverse exterminating fucking cyber roaches, and I'll be in the fucking metaverse doing cyber fitness things. If that makes any sense.
Okay. See, that's exactly my point. What is the next level of social media? What is the next level? Shit, have you seen the game Ready Player One?
No, I gotta see that one.
Okay, so go check it out. It's basically you put on an Oculus set and you're in the metaverse per se. You have your own avatar, you do things. They literally have no life. Everybody is in there per se. So they don't go to jobs, they don't do anything. You make your money off of there.
It's like the good movie Gamer with the guy from 300.
Okay. Exactly like that. Almost similar to Tron per se. So what is the next level? Are we really pushing towards that? Because if you look at it, if you look at the end of it, people start getting off of it because Earth was damaged. Nothing was pretty, nothing was sacred. There was just building on top of building, top of building, top of building.
The meta life sounds a lot more enticing than the real life, and that's because of our own creation, how we let these fucking elites rule our world.
No, because it's easier too. People are I want to say 90% of people are lazy. They want the easy way out. They want easy money. They don't want to struggle.
They're scared of change.
Exactly, which is something that the pandemic proved. The pandemic proved that a lot. You have all these people waiting for another stimulus, waiting for another thing. Oh, hopefully we get another day, another week paid or whatever it is. They're waiting for all that to go into play so they don't have to work. They can collect that easy money. Look at all that EDD fraud that was going on.
Absolutely. Believe it or not, dopamine is a fucking drug. And even though it's created naturally in your fucking brain by points and segments and little fucking little releases, controlled and balanced for you to fucking feel that nostalgic and that sense of security and that sense of happiness, dopamine gets fucking quadrupled once you start getting likes on your thing. Have you ever gone? I'm gone to work and I start seeing all these people interacting with us on Paranoid Radio Podcast and on my old Instagram account. I used to have about almost 10,000 followers before I got married. And then I would have all these interactions on Snapchat and everything. I could say that I had a decent freaking number for a regular kid from Almonte, California. And I come and I started freaking loving this dopamine high. It felt better than getting drunk. It felt better than freaking masturbating. It felt better than freaking eating, man. And these are some of the best feelings in the fucking world. Taking a shit, having sex, and having good food. Those are the best emotions you could ever fucking go through in your fucking life as a human being.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and having these dopamine releases on you because of social media fucking triggers you to want more. The problem is this: you don't just want more. The more doesn't cut it. Now you want a higher dose. Now you're fucking trying to live a lifestyle that you cannot afford. You're not only spending more, but you're portraying something that you're not. And then that's when you fall into depression. Hence why people now are under fucking drugs, 5 different fucking pills a day for so-called depression and bipolarism, and all these other disorders that exist. I'm not saying mental health is not real. I'm saying mental health is fucking real, and that it needs more attention than just pills. My daughter, again, as an example that I've been living through this, she cannot have cough syrup in her room because I don't trust her. And it's not that at 12 years old, you know what I was doing at 12 years old, bro? I was fucking smoking weed, bro. All right, dog, playing hoops with the boys in the street. Weed. Like real shit. See, what I'm saying is, it's believe it or not, it has transformed and making us live in a faster pace than we used to. And all these kids living that fucking route, expect the unexpected, my friends.
I think we're at that age where social media has transformed the generation that we don't know how to deal with here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so for example, I remember ass whoopings were given out like meals 3 times a day.
Let's go.
Sometimes for what I felt was no reason.
I needed it.
Yeah. To be honest, they're like, hey, it's 5 o'clock. Did you get a whooping yet? No. Pat. Homie.
It's about that time to get your shit corrected.
Yeah, okay. So, which is something that
I'm not endorsing fucking violence here or fucking you spanking your kid. I'm not endorsing it. But God damn it, Gina.
I am. I think we need that a little bit more. Okay, so I know for a fact my parents came from that, and that's what made them who they are.
And your parents are great parents, by the way. You have a nuclear family. And I'm not. Let me put that shit out there. He is not I know Big Tank is not endorsing violence. I think what he's trying to say that he condones it. Like, it's okay for you to discipline your kid or have some disciplinary actions while taking away the fucking phone, or sometimes even going to the spanking in the butt, maybe once or twice in a legal manner, right?
Yeah, but let's say but.
The point is this. That shit fucking works, man. All right? And these kids are not, look, I have this fucking philosophy. You're going to respect me for who I am, or you're going to fear me for what I can be. And that's my motto, bro. And believe it or not,
Putin, all right, Putin, get it, Putin.
I'm just saying, dopamine is real, mental health is fucking real, and mental health is now being targeted exactly by all these fucking government leads through social media. Social media, dog, is manipulated up and down to make you choose blue or red, R's and D's, white and black, Asian and this and that, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? Hatred and fear. And that's how they fucking live. That's how they manifest. And the moment you let that fear and hatred go into your house and fucking rule, like basically RULE, like they rule your household. Look, take a second look. Come back from work. Get out and listen to this fucking episode. Go home and see what your wife is doing. Go see what your husband is doing. And watch them spend more time on the fucking screen than having a decent conversation with you and asking you, yo, did you shower yet? Because I'm trying to get that could. You know what I'm saying? Like any type of conversation.
Sheesh. Okay. I believe in that. Okay.
Preach, brother, preach.
You are right. 110%. And it's a pandemic that nobody is addressing.
Yeah, and it's legal, dude.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I shit you not, if there was a vaccine, it'd be banning it or blocking it or I guess restricting it. And I bet you would have a bigger movement for that than anything else in the world. Yeah. Whether it be world hunger, whether it be racism, whether it be even getting this new vaccine. We'd have more, and that's the fucked up part, that we live in that type of world where we're gonna care about what everybody else thinks, especially on social media and any social platforms.
I agree with you.
than what actually is supposed to be affecting us.
I think this is why there's so many freaking shootings and mass kids, and all these young kids are actually going out there and killing themselves and killing all these people out because they're disconnected from the human emotion of having to kill someone. They're so blinded by the social media. Their emotions are completely fucking blocked. They're fucking robots, man. Destroying and killing these people and having these shootouts. They're disconnected. And it happens most to the most privileged ones. I'm just going to say that, leave that little nugget of truth right there. Big Tech, I think this was a fucking solid episode. I want you to please let the people know. Unfortunately, we have to use these platforms to be fucking making impact. We always said this shit. We don't sell nothing on this episode. And believe it or not, I have a saying, right? Another fucking saying. When you don't have to pay for the product, you are the product. But unfortunately, that's incorrect because we don't sell nothing to you. We're giving you these bombs of knowledge for you to take it to the bank of knowledge and make that fucking bank rich as fuck. We're going to put a run on that fucking bank. Big Tech.
Catch me at EKNAT626. Once again, EKNAT626. Catch me in the cyber world. Whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to try to bully me, that
just
ain't
not
gonna work
MySpace.
on me. I know, seriously. Hey, I wish I had my own MySpace profile. Check it out. I want to see where I left off.
Beggars can't be choosers, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, I want to see what that throwback Tuesday looks like.
I would love to go back, dude. I was pretty cool. I used to throw all my parties on those bulletins, dog.
One after another. Well, my people, you guys know this the deal. This is your resident
Professor STD.
Professor STD. That's right, your Lord Raider. So don't y'all forget it. Catch me there. If you guys have any suggestions, if you guys want to talk, or if you guys want to talk shit, catch me on the
or you want to come back on and touch this topic. Are you a parent that's having these issues? Come and check us out at paranoidradio.com. You could find me. You can find me at Trebles Garcia, Trebles Garcia on all social media platforms. Check us out on fucking paranoidradio.com. If you have Spotify and if you have fucking Apple, if you have an Apple phone, go to Apple Podcasts and drop a 5-star review. Make sure you subscribe. Drop a 5-star review if you can. If you love this show on Spotify, it's completely fucking free to listen and drop 5-star reviews as well. And I also found that you could drop 5-star reviews on Podbeam. You can start dropping reviews on Podcast Addict, all these other fucking platforms for free everywhere. Please check us out at paranoidradio.com. Big Time, thank you so much. See you next time.
Till the next time.
Paranoid Radio.